Hello, Stefan Boyle here from Marketing Republic, and today I want to talk to you about leverage. Now, I don't know if you read this book by Rob Moore, Life Leverage. It's a great read. Now, the subtitle, How to Get More Done in Less Time, Outsource Everything and Create Your Ideal Mobile Lifestyle. Now look, in any of these books, there's an ideology, but there's some really good, strong, practical tips in here. It's well worth reading. Rob Moore is a clever guy. I think he's eight times best-selling author now. He's a smart guy. Great read, great podcast as well, Disruptive Entrepreneur. So, hi Rob, if you ever get to see this video. But look, the reason for recording this is leverage is so important in business. You know, whether that's your own people or your partners or who you outsource stuff to, it's really about ROI and effectiveness. How do you get the maximum return? Now, I was recently speaking to a prospect who was really interested, needed to grow their sales, really wanted more customers. Now, this was part of a large company. They had a 6-figure entry level into their software. They had a 7-figure, £1 or £2 million lifetime value. So it's a high expenditure. Now, they needed more clients in EMEA, Europe, Middle East and Africa. They needed to grow. Now, the sales director I was speaking to had one person internally who was doing some cold calling, and he was doing the rest of it himself. He was spending the time going through LinkedIn, building lists, cold calling people. Now, if you've done that yourself, you'll know how hard it is. Now, I doff my cap to him in some ways because he's pushing on and trying to get success. But at the same time, this is about mindset. Now, at Marketing Republic, our clients use our services because they've got good caliber salespeople. They've got people in front of the right people at the right time. They close deals. So how do you maximize, how do you leverage those people to get the best ROI? You do that by actually getting them to do what they're best at. Making 100 calls a day, and 98 of those calls get basically the phone hung up on you, or just told to get lost, or no name policy, all that stuff that you get when you're cold calling. What is that about? Why would you do that? It's so difficult. I just believe that the cold calling and the old-fashioned telemarketing model is probably broken. I'm not saying it's broken completely. Of course, you can get some results, but it's very laborious. And it's soul destroying in many ways. It's not really effective and you're not getting leverage. Whether you've got your own team, your sales team doing it, whether you've got a specialist outbound calling team, whether you outsource it to what we call Cold Calling One, that traditional telemarketing agency, well, we just don't think they're as effective as possible. And people who just do appointment setting, I don't believe that model works either, because when it gets hard, the quality of appointments really degenerates quickly. Whereas what we're about Marketing Republic is using a proven process. We leverage that process, we leverage our expertise in running campaigns in 21 countries, in multiple languages, with multiple propositions, pitching at a very high level in very large businesses to get multi-millions of pipeline and opportunity for our clients. We're doing it day in, day out. And when you're prospecting, that's what you need to do. You need to be relentless, but in a way where you get leverage, you make the best use of your time. Now, to do that, there is an investment. You don't read this book and outsource it for nothing. When you're outsourcing, there's a cost to it, but is it the best ROI for you? Now, if you're outsourcing to a company like my company, you're going to make sure that your sales team are then focused on doing what they're best at. This is what this is all about. This is why we are consistent in our prospecting for our client campaigns. So we're always building pipelines, so they're focused on closing those deals, and we're leveraging it, and you've got to invest. And investment is two things. It's time or it's money, which ultimately is money, of course. Now, if you're going to get your sales team or you're going to prospect yourself, you've got to put more time into it. Now, is that the best way of being smart? Is that leveraging your time in a smart way? Would you do more hours, more and more calls, get busier and busier? Or do you work smarter and do you work with partners who can really make you get the best return on investment on your time, and from a financial point of view, from a business point of view, how you grow your business, grow your client base? Now, if that's of interest to you, get in touch. There's a link on this page for people that fit the right criteria. We're doing a very special offer where for 5 clients, we will run a 1-month prospecting campaign for free. Zilch, nada, nothing, no commitment whatsoever. Because I know I've got a great team of people. I know we're really good at what we do, so I put my money where my mouth is. I know that. I've got to convince you of that. We've got a proven process and a proven methodology. Now, if you use our services for a month and you like it, there's then an ongoing fee, of course. There's a retained fee. We don't do a cost per lead or anything like that because we don't believe that model works. We believe about collaboration, working with you to build intelligence around your marketplace, to understand what resonates with your target prospects, what engages with it, gets those people talking. This is what this is all about. Not just setting meetings, have your sales team running around the country being very busy, but of course that's not leveraging their time properly. Let's be smart, let's start conversations, and let's get things moving so you build your pipeline quicker. So on this page is a link. If you want to talk to me in more detail, apply for a strategy call where I need a bit of information about you, 100% confidential. There's no catches here. This is quite straightforward. We want to help you and help people who fit our ideal client. You've got to sell B2B. You've got to have a proven proposition. You've got to have a high value service or product. If you're selling something for 50 quid, that we probably can't help you. But you've got a 4, 5, 6, 7 figure proposition, consultative sales process. We want you and your sales team to be more effective by leveraging our skills and get in touch. Hope to speak to you soon. My name's Stefan Boyle. Take care now. Bye.